basically 13 charges in connection with the purchase of the Golden Chariot. So since the money for the Golden Chariot, they were paid in 13 transactions, so that is why there are 13 charges. So each transaction is one charge. But ultimately, let us understand that though there are total 13 plus 2 and 2, 17 charges, there will be only a single trial. There will be only one trial, and that is why the total bail amount, which has been posted by the Penjamin, is about 78,000 ringgit. I've managed to convince the court to reduce the sum further. And if we look at the judicial trend, the amount is fairly lower compared to the other politicians. I think to some extent the court have accepted part of my submission that Prof is a man with good standing in society, and none of the benefit, for example, the money paid and all that, none were actually paid to Prof or Prof's crony or Prof's friends or anything like that. The money was paid to the makers of the Golden Chariot, number one, and then the 4 other transactions, they were paid to, I think, for scholarship purpose and also for health or some funeral, these kind of matters only. So it's very clear, even from the charge itself, Prof did not benefit from the money taken out from the board. Neither did Prof's associates or Prof's family member benefited from those money. Those monies were given for commercial purpose to purchase the Golden Chariot, and then there were 4 other transactions given to community, people to help, including one of them were, I think, Muslim, right? Indian Muslim. So this is what Prof has done. So today, if you are going to say that board is not supposed to help the people, then I'm not sure, because when we look at the dates, I think the earliest date is 2019. So from 2019 until 2023, every year there will be accounts audited, not by internal auditor. I think they will be audited by Ketua Audit Negara, and the laporan, the report, will be presented in the Parliament by a federal minister, and the Ketua Audit Negara will issue a certificate. I think A certificate, right? I believe. So clean certificate. So that means to say everything is in order. If it's not in order, then during the audit, the yearly audit, all these issues would have been they would be able to detect that this, how come the chairman issued or made payments without the board approval? Things will be made clear then. But why it took so many years? Were the other board members sleeping at the time? So this is the questions I think that can only be addressed during the trial. So we are looking forward. I don't think there is anything wrong. It looks like the charge is frivolous. But then again, since this is a court proceeding, there is a procedure to be followed. Maybe because there are too many allegations, too many speculations going on. So probably that's the reason why we decide to do this press conference. But after this, I believe that we will do the talking inside the court.
We are at the Butterworth Sessions Court, and I think today SPRM has charged me on 17 counts, 17 counts of misuse of public office. That means that when the board made payments for the Golden Chariot as well as the scholarship, welfare assistance, the allegations that I did not seek the approval of the board, and I have pleaded not guilty to all the charges, and we will contest these charges in the course of the judicial process. So because I believe that nothing wrong was done, and I think I believe there is a political vendetta behind this, and I think there's some party who want to see me derailed by this process, because these are the charges that from 2019 during the purchase of the second Golden Chariot, and also the award of scholarship assistance to individuals. And all this, to me, we were decided collectively, and we got the approval of the board. No payment was done without the approval of the board, and I'm not the only signatory. If the checks were 5,000 and below, I think the secretary will sign it. If it's 5,000 and above, the secretary and myself will sign it. So there's no where that I would have signed the checks unilaterally from them. The board members have been consulted, the secretary has been consulted, the executive director was consulted. So all we've done in a proper manner. So the allegations that, I did not seek the approval of the board cannot be accepted, and we will challenge in the court on the 17 charges. So I think the next mention is on 15th of July. It's a 2 months time. So I think we are prepared to fight this case. And if you have read my Facebook postings, 15th of July, it's a 2 months time. So I think we are prepared to fight this case. And if you have read my Facebook postings, I think this is basically a political revenge on me. One, first, for having left the DAP. Second, for forming Urume, the political party. And third, also because of my constant criticisms against the Prime Minister of Malaysia, Anwar Ibrahim. So I think, and you know that Urume is becoming quite a successful Indian-based party, and we have made a difference in the by-election, in Sungai Bakap election. I think the Indians voted for Perikatan National. And we have made an impact in Makota, in Pulau. We have made an impact also recently in Air Kuning and also in Kuala Lumpur. So I think there is a fear that Urume will come to collectively represent the Indian community. Today the MIC is gone, all other Indian parties have gone. So now the idea is how to discredit Ramasamy. And what better way of discrediting Ramasamy is to place charges on me for CBT. They are not saying that I took money and all. Basically saying that I did not seek the approval. I have been in the board for the last for 13 years, and they are only talking about the second golden chariot. What about the first golden chariot? You mean to say the present board members don't know where the chariot came from? Now they're questioning where did the chariot come from? They all know it was the board's money. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm innocent of all these charges, and I think with my lawyers and my team, Urume members, we will fight these charges because I know this is political intimidation, it's a political victimization, none other than the Pakatan Harapan government. And I will this what you call it, charging me actually is a blessing, because I think Urume is going to grow in this country, and we will make sure that Pakatan Harapan loses not only Penang in the next election, but also it loses the federal government. Thank you.